What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Tharsis. My name is Splattercat. This game hurts my soul, but I feel good. Let's get started. I think we just want to jump straight on in. I do think that we have a pretty good shot. We're going to win eventually. I'm starting to think that my wins were all flukes, so I don't know. Let's randomize our characters a little bit. Just kind of run them around. Oh, look at that. I've got the commander now. If you don't know, the commander can convert anything like 1 or above into a 4 repair, which is pretty sweet.
We have prepared for any disaster. For every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
Easy, you just flick the switch. It'll be fine. So we've got a -1 health all 27 and a -1 dice all 10. I want to be very careful about this, and I want to do this in a way that gives us a good chance of winning, because I think we can pull out a win. It's just going to take some effort. So we'll start with the commander. Let's see if he can't eke out a 6 or something. There's his ability over there. On a low die, he can convert it into a 4 repair, so that's actually pretty useful. It means that one of his low dice is not so bad. So he softened that up a little bit for us. We don't want to lose the dice. If we lose the dice, it's going to hurt us. Let's move the captain over to here. Oh, this guy! This guy going all in. See, this is why we like you, Jean. This is why we like you. This is why we like you. So Kayla Jones needs to go over here and handle this. It's not like something we have to get done right now. Man, these rolls. It's not something that has to be done right this second. That used up one of our assists, but we're in pretty good health right now, but I'd prefer not to deal with it. We're just going to take the research right there because we have some okay stuff available. Over here, we need to finish this off as well. It's very, very important in the early game that you finish off the challenges that you're given. So the 6 should be able to kill that. The 5 will go to +2 assist right there. Never underestimate the value of assist. Reroll that to see if we can't get something different for our research project, which is good, because now we can play Snack and we can play Special Tools, both of which are pretty solid. She can take Snack right now because her dice are a little bit low, so why not play it?
Moods are turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
Okay, let's make some choices here. We need... You can look at the ship. We can either take +1 to ship and +10. I'm going to take the dice because our ship is okay. And then that'll give us extra dice, and the 1 food we started with will help us get up to a very, very good head start on the game. We got 2 very easy events right here, which is solid. This is looking like a pretty good run for us. As far as who we want to play right now, sorry about that. My game crashed on me. I think it was actually my visual software. So anyways, where were we? We had 2 easy events. I want the captain on this over here. So there's our dead teammate. Still just floating along. We're going to use up some assists right there. It's a little bit unfortunate. We'll play the 4. We'll play one of these 1s as a 4. We'll roll again. We got 2 6s. That's very, very nice right there. We're probably going to play the 2 6s on the repair. We'll play the 3 on research. And that looks good. We have disaster reduction, which we should probably work towards as well. That's actually, if we could get 6 research in our hand, having that disaster reduction on call whenever we need it would be really great. Now, we're in a really strong position right now. If we can resolve this event without too many problems, 4, 4, and 4. Oh, I could get food. Let's take the food. And even if she messes this up, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to take the food because we still have plenty of people just kind of waiting in escrow to deal with this. We rolled the 2 into a 4, so that's a lot better. And we actually are having like a bang up of a turn right now. Dice acquisition, one of the most important things you can focus on in this game. We've got a -. Okay, so he should be able to knock that out very, very easily without too many problems. That should be a quick win for him. We're going to play the 3. We're going to play the 1, and then I think I'm going to use that 6 to get dice back. Yeah, that feels good. I like it. Now then, that leaves us with Kayla Jones. I'm going to send her to the back of the ship and see if she can't repair it because we're a little low on health right now from that gamble we took earlier. And she can. Very, very cool. She rolled doubles, which is all we needed to get the ship patched up a little bit. She's got a 5 right there. We could add to her health or we could throw it into our research. Research. Research is feeling better right now. I'd love to have 6 research and a disaster reduction.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
Come together right now. So we can take a dice and -2 ship, or we can take the food. I'm going to take the food. That gives us 3 food for the future. I'm going to play 1 on Kayla, 1 on Jean. 2 dice is usually my cutoff, but if they're only getting 1 dice from the food, I won't play it. Alright, so we got some rougher events here. Got some nastier events. We're going to need to ponder through this turn because that cold plate Oru problem that we have up there could actually kill characters. So we need somebody to break down this module right here so that we don't take the travel damage getting over there. Okay, we caught a void. But we still resolved the event, I think. We could play this one a bit riskier. I don't know if I want to. Live on the edge, whatever. Ha! See, that's why you live on the edge, right there. That is why you live on the edge, because things like this happen. And then I'll play the 1-2 hour research or regain dice. Let's regain. I guess, yeah, I don't know. There was no right choice right there. The dice is a strong choice, but also the research was a strong choice, so doesn't really matter. I'm going to send... Yikes, we need assist. I don't like taking on things with that many liabilities without an assist, or 2 or 5. So maybe... Let's take the commander down to here. Nikki resolved that one without too many problems. I will play the 4 there, the 5 there. I'm going to take the 5, re-roll it, and then we'll take... I don't know. I'm just going to put it in a slot somewhere. I should have done the stress reduction. Never mind. I was just... brain fart. Should have done the stress reduction. That was dumb of me. I don't know why I did that. That was incredibly stupid. Never mind. Now I'm just feeling dense and idiotic. This is going to be a nasty... This is going to be a nasty event until she aced it. Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc. Leave a challenge for somebody else. Yeah, Dr. Jones in here. Dr. Jones in here tearing it up. And that's good because the captain had kind of a shitty turn. As long as he didn't roll double 4s, though, we were good. I will probably play an increase assist. I'll play the 4 there, re-roll the 1, hopefully to play his class ability. Bam, there it is. And so we're going to play +1 dice to everybody, and that should end yet another very successful turn.
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
Okay, so the 2 options here. I will probably take the plus. I have to, otherwise we'll lose a character. So everybody got health back. That's actually okay. Dice are a little bad, but we've unlocked cannibalism. So I'm going to eat some human, and hopefully that'll make our lives a little bit better. Those dice are pretty strong, and we still have some human left over, so... Well, those 2 events are not amazing. They both have injuries attached, but we do have assists. So let's have Nikki handle her business first. I don't think there's a right choice in the order of those events. Both are kind of nasty. Nikki banged that one out of the park on her first roll, and so we'll play the 1 right there, and then we'll do that to try and get a better... I needed a 6 so bad. If I can get a 6 out, that'll give us a free out the next time we have a problem. Damn. Oh well. Can't be helped. Am I sure I did everything here? Sorry, sometimes I get paranoid. I just want to check everything. I'm going to play... No, we'll save it. We'll save it. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about liabilities in the next roll because we've got 2 nasty things that can really mess with us. But I think I'd rather save my dice still. Yeah, we'll save the dice. I want to be decisive about it. Decisive about it? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. I don't like it. I don't like it. Pretend I never said that. Now for sending somebody in, I'm going to go with the doctor first. Or, I'm sorry, I'm going to go with the technician first. And then we'll go 5. Okay, that's cool. We'll play 4s. And I'm re-rolling the die anyway, so it doesn't really matter what shows. Wow, we rolled 5 4s on that turn. How crazy is that? Statistically, that's really unlikely to happen. And then with the doctor, I'll probably send the doctor over to get us some food. Focusing on food tends to be a really, really solid choice a lot of the time, because if you can keep a lot of dice, you become well-proofed versus, there we go, get some 3s right there. We roll those doubles. That'll give us a little bit extra vittles. Some of that space weed to wet our whistle with. And then I'll probably just have her restore her health, I guess. And that, too, is probably just going to be left behind. Another good turn. Another very, very good turn. I'm cautiously optimistic right now. Jean Alawi, we need you to repair the ship. So please, please, please do this for me. We got 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, we'll play his ability to get his dice back. Yeah? Okay. And then we'll hope for doubles here. Probably should have rolled twice. I don't know if statistically it's better to fix 1 dice, then roll 3, or to roll all 4 all over again, trying to get doubles. I'm...
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars. From Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
It's unfortunate, because I don't really know what to say about my number theory education. I think the minus 40 stress is the best one to do. I think stress in some way affects the events that you get. I've noticed that when I keep my stress low, games go better. And it's not necessarily due to dice or anything like that. It's just that when I keep my stress low, I've noticed that the events aren't quite as bad that I get. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just an observation. And observations are just that, observations. They aren't really, you know, real proof. My number theory is weak, though. I don't know if it's better to fix 1 die and roll 3, or whether it's better to roll 4 in order to go after doubles. Alright. So we're going to play regain dice. She's going to fix that on up. That's actually going to solve a problem we have with her having low dice, so that's perfectly fine. That gets us set up for the next turn fairly solidly. We've got a big problem down here. This solar flare has got to go. Luckily, we've got a huge amount of dice to get it done in, so I'm not that stressed about it. Not that stressed about it. Put the 6 in right there, the 4, and then the 1 is fixed. I could run special tools. That's worth more than the 3 on these 2 dice faces. So basically, we made those more than twice as valuable. And that leaves us with a 3, which I will probably... it's 50-50. We might do better, we might do worse. I figure I'll re-roll it. We'll hope for a 6 or something. But we got a 2. So, such is life. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Now that we've resolved the captain's turn, we really, really, really need to get rid of this -2. We still have 1 person. We're in a good spot right now because the 1 person who's left over, what do we get here? 3, 4, a bunch of stasis. Disappointing. It's enough for him to resolve the entire combat, but I should have... let me play the 2 as a 4. Doesn't really matter, though, does it? Because they're stasis. And so you can't... I don't think you can... yeah, if they're stasis, I think the stasis should come off if you resolve the event, and then you could be able to roll them again. Because right now that leaves me kind of hosed. I can't really do much with that, but, you know, obviously we'll persevere here. I got a 2 and a 3. If I quick patch the ship, that'll make the 2 usable, and we won't have lost that much. And it'll give us a little bit more breathing room with future events, which I think is an intelligent course to take. I don't think it's one that's going to get us into trouble. Finally, we're going to keep hunting down food on this side. Maintaining dice, very, very important. It looks like we got matching 2s right there. It's unfortunate there's nobody around to benefit from her class ability. We're looking for 1s, 6s, and 2s. So there's a 1 and a 6. So I definitely think I'm going to put those in. We have a maxed out research project right now. We can't use the 3. Impending damage.
That suit. It's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
Alright, so we got minus 30% stress, or we've got plus 1 food and minus 1 health. Let's go 30% stress. Our stress is looking a little bit... it's creeping up on us. We did a bit too much human eating, and so our cannibalism has come back to haunt us. I'm going to save the food for later. Normally I would play it, and actually right now I'm regretting the fact that I didn't play that. I should have played that food. Oh my god, that minus 2 health x-ray fall. Oh my god, that x-ray fail is brutal. The propellant fire is bad too. Basically, we're looking like we could lose our entire group right here if we don't play this solidly. God. Stasis into oblivion here. Let's play the 6. Jesus. Either take the double food gain and just do it later, or we can re-roll. I'm going to re-roll, I think. But we are in quite a situation right now. This is a hard game to do commentary for. I'm not going to lie to you because there's so many, like, you have to memorize complex orders and figure out the best way to use your dice. I'll take the food since that seems like it's going to help me out the most. If we can survive this turn, I think we'll be okay. I need the commander. The pump failure doesn't matter except for the fact that I have to travel through the pump failure to get to the propellant fire. That's bad. In addition, I probably will resolve the 21 X-ray fail over there with the 1, the 3, and the 6 that all injure. I'll probably resolve that using my disaster reduction because that is absolutely a disaster. It looks like he killed the propellant fire, so that's great. That's perfectly fine. Propellant fire is out, so we're not going to take any ship damage. We absolutely 100% have to resolve at least one of these minus health events. Otherwise, we're going to get took. It's going to be ugly. Let's go for disaster reduction. That's going to solve that one, so we're guaranteed to survive now. I'm going to have her roll dice. I don't know what she's going to play them for. I'll probably play for research. Yeah. Oh, should I have taken the assist? Maybe I should have taken the assist. I don't know. I think I should have taken the assist. That might have been a mistake, but it did refill our research, so we might be able to sneak through with this one. I don't know if I made the right choice. A lot of times, it's kind of arbitrary. You can make either choice, and still based on bad dice, something bad could happen. I don't know if I should play dice or if I should do error check. But I'll go with dice for right now, since that gives him 5 dice to use on his turn to hopefully resolve this nightmare of an event. The extra dice might be the only thing that saves me. So we got voided on 2 of those and stasis on the last one. I should have played minus void, I think. If I played minus void, we'd be in better shape right there. That was my fault.
The more I see of this video, the more it scares the shit out of me. Who are they? What's going on here? What have we gotten ourselves into?
As far as our event is concerned, I'm going to go with health, and then we'll just kind of slam dice on these people. I'm going to save the rest of the food. We've got a little bit of a hangover here from our last problem. The HPU fail is bad, too. It's got a little bit of a stink to it. Although we can survive that. That's survivable as long as we don't roll 4s. 4s are going to hurt a lot on that one, though, so we're going to need assists. We got our 6. Oh, no. Okay, so we took an injury, but we solved the event, so I think I'm okay with this. I'm just going to bang it out real fast. Yeah, there we go. And with this last dice, guess I'll just put that into research. Perfect. Now then, what do we do with some of this? That HPU fail is bad. That's another one that I would have wanted the disaster card for. It would have saved us a lot of problems. It's disaster card. It's kind of like MasterCard, but for disasters. It's the disaster card. Not the best set of dice that I've ever seen, but it'll do. I'm going to re-roll these in the hopes that I get something better. And that is unfortunate. Man. Alright, we'll play that for the... No. Ooh. I don't like this. This upsets me. I could play the 5. I need the assist for that other event. But I need to solve this too. The trepidation, it's building. I'm going to take the assist and then the dice back. And I know people aren't going to like that decision, but I think it's going to be better because I'm just going to send these guys through with their 5 dice to go after the HPU fail, I think. They're going to take the 1 damage. That's alright. The 1 damage to the ship I'm not that concerned about, but the HPU's got to be solved like now. So we saved an assist right there. I'm going to play the 4, re-roll the rest. Oh my god, we just got so lucky. We just got so lucky. Play the 4 repair, and that should bring us, yup, mathematics and arithmetics. Nobody likes arithmetics. First off, they're sucking your blood. Second, they do way, way, way too many math exercises. Math is not fun until you get older. Once you get older, then it becomes fun. I don't know, I started enjoying calculus and stuff like that. Once I got into like higher math, I enjoyed it a lot more, but I didn't like the lower classes. They're just kind of tedious and like, it's like, I know how to do this. Why are we even doing this right now? I will play the 4. Play that there. Play the 6 on him. Reroll that 6 in the hopes that, oh, no, we'll play it for research. That's fine.
Those people, are they us? What's happening to them? Are we seeing ourselves? Oh, that's insane. What's happening to us?
Well, you're an astronaut, and you're on a ship, and I think, ooh, these suck. I'll probably take the assist, because the other one, I'm not interested in losing dice right now, or losing health, or anything like that. Losing is not winning, and I'm not okay with it. That's not too bad an event. I think this should be pretty easy to resolve. Void is the only issue here. Void is by far the strongest die you will go up against. Void is nasty. Void is downright a pain in the ass versus, say, injury, which you can suffer a couple of injuries before you go down. Stasis is irritating, but you can work with it as well, and sometimes you can use the stasis dice for other things like research. Play the 5. Play the 4s. And there's probably a way I could have made that work better, but I'm going to focus on research for just a minute. As a side note, you could push that little button with the recycle thing underneath the beaker if you wanted to get a new set of cards. It costs you 1 research, and it goes from the left like anything else. 1 is down right there with the MPD fail. We're going to put the commander on it and hope that she doesn't roll like triple 1s. Maybe I'll do the technician first. We have... The question is who I use my assists on. Since our health is low, I'll probably save him for the technician. And she actually got a really, really solid roll. There's nothing to concern yourself with here. That's looking good. I think we're going to have to cash in like everything we have. I'm going to take that for the research, and that's looking really good. At the end of the day, it's actually kind of a matching game, in all honesty. You just have to know what slots are open and what slots are available for various activities as you go along, and the proper order to put things in, and you need to see loopholes as well. It's kind of a tough game to focus on sometimes. So the MPD fail. Now we'll do that. We got 2 assists left. That should be enough. The probability of her rolling that many 1s is really kind of low. We've got the 9 we need. I'm not going to be greedy. Maybe I will be greedy. Forget it. We got all kinds of good stuff in here. So I'm going to play that and then put the 5 into... Probably could have used repair more intelligently right there, but I filled out my set. Now on the final turn, you just have to keep the ship from blowing up. And so having full health going into the final turn is immensely helpful. I will probably have him go heal himself just in case. You never know. I'm going to have him give himself a dice. I'm going to have him recover his health. And then we're going to put the 3 in research and roll for something else that'll be useful. Like a 2, which is the perfect example, actually. It's precisely what I wanted. Okay, we're getting there.
None of this makes any sense. It keeps changing. Is this real? Is this something that's happening now, or something that's going to happen? Can we stop it? And if so, how?
Minus 50% stress is pretty good. I'm going to take that since our ship is in good shape. Give her the last food. We only got 2 days left, or 2 more turns left anyways. Ooh, but they are pulling out the stops on us, aren't they? That module fail's nasty. We got a lot of potential damage we could take on this turn. I'm actually pretty thankful that I went through and healed Jean, because otherwise we would have much, much, much more stressful things going on here. So, I don't know who to play right now. A prevent injury would be fantastic. We have disaster reduction. If we can fill that up in time, we might be able to make this work. So she rolled a 17. I will probably play that here. Reroll those, maybe? Snake Eyes? Yeah, let's re-roll them. Okay, so that's workable. We can make that happen, Captain. So we'll solve that and we'll research that. I feel like there might have been a more elegant way for me to do that, but I don't know. It didn't jump out at me. My methods will always be inelegant, left to their own devices. So the dices on that 15 should be easy to resolve as long as nobody rolls like triple fives or anything like that. The question is, who do we make do it? If Nikki rolls double fives, she's dead. But we need enough health left. We should have gotten some assist. I'm going to have her bang this out real fast. Hopefully. Triple fives. Wow. I called it. Doesn't that seem more than coincidental? Man. It's hard not to be like, something's going on here when stuff like that happens. You just got to assume that you have bad luck or something. We didn't get to do anything with that dice, so we'll just leave it there on the table. That gets rid of the damage that we had to worry about. Now, we got to decide if we wanted to prevent stasis, void, or if we want to hold out for disaster. I'm going to go with void because there's no guarantee we're going to get a 1 or a 5 on any of these rolls. And let's go for it. Void no longer exists, so that was a good call. I didn't know that going in, but hey, it saved us from 2 voids, so you know what? I'm not going to cry about it. Let's roll some more bones here. Another 5 and another... Yeah, it's a real good thing that we did the void. That may have just saved us. And that leaves... Oh, I don't like this. That leaves Nikki to go roll and hope she doesn't get double 2s. And she rolled double 2s. Yikes. Chances are, she rolled like, what, 5 dice? Chances are you're going to roll a double something in there.
We've almost made it. After all we've been through, there's no turning back. It's a suicide mission. But then again, maybe it always was.
Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I'm gonna go with the +2, -1 dice. Yeah, let's go with the health. We got cannibalism since that other person died. We can just stack cannibalism stuff on everybody and hope for the best. We don't have enough health to really worry about it. Now, on this turn, all we have to do is get to the front module where Jean is. If we can get to the captain, we win, as long as the ship doesn't blow up at the end of this turn. And so my goal for right now would actually be just to resolve some of these challenges. We got voided, but that's cool because we finished the event. So that's fine. The module is fixed. That's what we're going to use to blast down to the planet. I think we've got the win here. In fact, I guarantee we've got the win. And so I'm going to play this very loosey-goosey because that other one just makes us lose food and health, so it doesn't matter. You still have to play the turn, so you can't just say pass a turn. You got to throw your dice. So I'm going to do some throwaways here, and I'm going to play around with the research projects because there's achievements and stuff for getting research done. And so might as well, while I'm here, play all of those. I'll probably re-roll, see what we get here. We got the 6. So that puts us up there. And then we'll finish that deployment, I think. I mean, health kits will work. Let's make everybody healthy when we go down to the planet. And then we'll take off for here. Everybody's going to lose that 1 health trying to get over there. That's okay. I don't mind that. She's going to have a stellar roll. That was a really good roll. Take the assist because why not? I don't know. I want to end this thing with maxed out meters. And so there it is. We'll play snack on whoever. It doesn't really matter. And then we'll put the 2 back in there so they're making use of all of our dice. And that's it.
There were times I thought we'd never make it. Times I doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth. The moment we made contact with the anomaly, all the pain and horror of our journey washed over us. A journey we made countless times. A journey we've never made before.
Huh, that's interesting. We got a different ending. When all 4 people get there, it's a completely different ending. I don't know if it's because we did too much cannibalism or what, but we got a different ending right there. It's pretty sweet. So if you didn't get it, in a nutshell, it's a time loop. There's like I'm guessing anyways, there's an artifact there that puts you in a time loop where you relive it over and over and over again. And so basically the same thing happens with 4 people, but a little different. Our score's pretty good. It's not bad. We got 10 turns survived. Events completed. We did pretty well right there. We lost crew, which is unfortunate. You get deducted for eating human meals. I feel like you should be rewarded for being utilitarian like that, but, you know, what do I know about anything? Our stress was a little high as well. But that's the win. We made it. I'm so happy I got to capture that here on the channel. My name is Splattercat. This is Tharsis. I don't know if I have... I'm a little stressed right now. I don't know if I have the balls to do it again. I'll see y'all next time. Hi to everybody. Check out Tharsis on Steam down below.